Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here. And in today's GTA video, you might have seen this very mysterious leaked GTA 6 footage floating around the internet the last couple of days. I believe it was first posted on the GTA forum site, uploaded to YouTube. It started floating around Reddit, the GTA 6 subreddit, Gaming Leaks and Rumors subreddit, and then it was mysteriously removed. And I don't know who ended up posting this, but they did end up capturing the entire video. And I'll showcase it on the screen right now so you guys can see what's going on. It's honestly one of the strangest videos I've ever seen. Now, the video has been stabilized. That's why you see like the screen not moving and instead like the interior one that is moving. And at the very end, you see that the camera like immediately points down like someone has just spotted them or caught them. And so this was a video that was floating around, and I'll actually play it again so you guys can see it one more time. This was being posted as the Grand Theft Auto 6 map. And there's a couple of things that you can see here. You can see that this is in Florida. It looks like it's a recreation of Vice City. You can see that it says pastimes and activities. It says attraction, basketball, bowling alley, country club. You've got fishing tournament, golf course, movie theater, parachuting, sea race, stock car race, street race, and strip club. And you can roughly see it's using some similar looking icons from Grand Theft Auto 5. You can also see that the entire map has not been revealed yet, as just like in previous GTAs, it is sort of blurred out until you can explore the full thing. So that was the post that was going around, and you can see that also in the top right it was showing the various locations in Vice City and in Florida. So there we go. That is apparently the leaked GTA 6 map that has been floating around. Now, from there, that was a little bit hard to honestly decipher what was going on, and a lot of people, especially on social media and in the GTA forum site and on Reddit, tried to actually make comparisons and tried to decipher the actual map itself. And so we got posts that look like this, where it was sort of like a stitched together version of the map. But even this made it very, very hard to see what was going on here and all the little areas. And, you know, could we see things like landmarks like Vice City and the airport, stuff like that. So it made it pretty difficult. There's no way that I could do anything like this, stitching this together. So I'm very impressed that people were able to do that so far. And then the other day, a user, Colonel Puffin, actually remade the entire map with labels. And I feel like this is the easiest of the bunch to decipher. So let's actually go ahead and jump through this. We'll start at the top and then work our way down to the bottom. So at the very top, you have a small little city called Tortona Beach. And this one's kind of cool because obviously you're at the top of the map, so you're going to have the ocean. And then it's kind of surrounded by this big body of water, this giant lake that seems to only be held together by this little stretch of highway on the right-hand side. There's another place called Quincy World, which I'm imagining that is supposed to be Disney World, or at least a parody of Disney World or Disneyland. So that's kind of cool. You have an area on the far left called Whitewater, which I don't see any like big time attractions there or like big time reasons why you might end up going there. It kind of reminds me of like a Sandy Shores or like a Grapeseed of GTA 5. You then have Rosalind, which if you look very closely, they actually have an airport at Rosalind. So maybe that's more like the Grapeseed of this area. It's located dead center in the middle of the map. You've got Bluefish Point. Bluefish Point is on the left-hand side. It looks like it has a couple of like docks, so that might be like a fishing point or a fishing bay or something along those lines. Moving more towards the center, you have Croc's Head, which is a fun little place, which is located right on the shores of Lake Mayaca, and that's also really close to Maze Haven and also Polo Island on the far left-hand side. I'm not sure what Polo Island is all supposed to be about, but either way, you've got some really cool locations. Then you've got the main city. You've got Vice Gardens. You've got downtown. This is going to be the Vice City we know and love, obviously, from GTA Vice City, just in a modernized time. And then in the very bottom, you've got the Swamplands and also Key Big, which I'm assuming is just supposed to be like Key West in real life. So that is what the map right there looks like. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. At first, I thought this actually looks really good. This is kind of like a modernized Vice City with way more locations. I mean, if you think about it, GTA Vice City literally only had that little portion in the bottom right when the game came out. It didn't include anything up north or to the south or to the west or the east or anything for that matter. In fact, our character couldn't even swim. In a setting that had so much water, he literally could not swim, which made things a little bit difficult. So that's the map that a lot of people started talking about right there. So way to go, Colonel Puffin, for posting that together. Now, I'm assuming you guys might be wondering how this compares to the GTA 5 map, which is our biggest and most recent map. Here is roughly the size comparison. And the user that put this together, it was DreamDesk04 on the GTA 6 subreddit, and they were using the airstrip scaling to get the sizes correct. So you guys can see there that it roughly is about the same size. This new Vice City map looks like it has a bit more bodies of water, but you can also see it extends a good bit further south. I mean, they're different areas. Los Santos is supposed to be Los Angeles and its surrounding areas. Vice City is supposed to be Miami and its surrounding areas, so naturally it's going to be a little bit different. But that's a pretty cool comparison right there. You can roughly see that the sizes are, for the most part, the exact same. And even when you put the maps together, like right on top of each other, you can again see that it is roughly about the same size. So it's pretty cool. I think a lot of people might get a little bit sad that the map isn't getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But if you think to yourself, how often are you going to some of these less populated areas in GTA 5? I would say probably not all that often. You're most of the time staying in the city. And that's the kind of thing I like about this map. If it does turn out to be the real GTA 6 map, there doesn't seem to be a lot of dead period there. You've got like the giant big Vice City, but it seems like there's no like wilderness that you'll just get totally lost in where you're like, well, I'm never going to explore this area again, which means the entire map would pretty much be usable. And I think that is absolutely fantastic. Now, the big question with this is this map real? And that's where you're going to have to come up with your own speculation and opinion. I am going to remain cautiously optimistic, and I'm not going to jump too far into the deep end of this is real. I'm also not going to completely dismiss it altogether. I mean, it had all the things that you would want in a GTA map, like shops and services, like the car wash, clothing, dealership, drugstore, a gym. You've got mechanic, motorsports, plastic surgeon, restaurant, saloon, smoke shop, all the pastimes and activities that we talked about earlier. So I would love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Do you think this map is real, or do you think it's fake, or somewhere in between? Based off of everything we know so far, the video that was taken, the map and how it looks, the information that's been revealed so far. Let me know what you guys think about it in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.